Germany. Germany is a captivating country where history, culture, and nature intertwine harmoniously. Its cities combine the elegance of tradition with the dynamism of modernity, while landscapes of majestic mountains, crystal-clear rivers, and endless forests evoke scenes from a 4 Kelvins documentary. Its unique architecture, vibrant festivals, iconic music, and exquisite cuisine reveal a living legacy that evolves without losing its essence. Traveling through Germany is to immerse oneself in a universe of sensations that awaken curiosity, admiration, and excitement. Munich, Bavarian tradition and modernity. Munich, the capital of Bavaria, is a city where history and modernity intertwine harmoniously. From the famous Marienplatz with its majestic new town hall and the renowned Glockenspiel, to markets, squares, and streets brimming with cafes and shops, every corner feels like a scene from a 4 Kelvins documentary. Strolling along its avenues allows you to admire Baroque buildings, historical monuments, and contemporary architecture. While breathing in the energy of a place that blends tradition and modern life. During Oktoberfest, Munich transforms. Music, traditional costumes, beer, and Bavarian cuisine celebrate centuries of local culture. In addition to its heritage and urban dynamism, Munich is known for its extensive green spaces, such as the English Garden, Englischer Garten, one of the largest urban parks in the world. Its paths, ponds, and rest areas invite you to enjoy the local way of life. Museums, galleries, and theaters complete the cultural experience, offering a fusion of art, history, and nature that makes Munich a complete and immersive destination. Would you like to explore it and experience its vibrant Bavarian heritage? Black Forest, forests, mountains, and German tradition. The Black Forest in southwestern Germany is a magical region of dense forests, rolling mountains, and charming villages that seem frozen in time. Its trails wind past waterfalls, rivers, and hills, all imbued with the scent of pine and birdsong, creating a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. The traditional houses, with their sloping roofs and wooden facades, lend a picturesque air that transports you to bygone eras. Beyond its natural splendor, The Black Forest keeps its traditions alive through its typical cuisine, crafts, and local markets. Exploring villages and mountain paths allows you to enjoy spectacular panoramic views and connect with the region's authentic culture. The combination of nature, history, and tradition makes this place a perfect destination for adventurers and photography enthusiasts. Would you like to lose yourself in the Black Forest and discover its cultural and natural magic? Cologne, Gothic history and riverside modernity. Cologne, on the banks of the Rhine, blends history and modernity in an exceptional way. Its Gothic cathedral, with twin towers reaching 157 meters, dominates the skyline and offers a visual spectacle worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Wandering through its halls allows you to admire stained glass, sculptures, and architectural details that reflect centuries of history. While contemporary life flows around it, creating a fascinating contrast between past and present. Beyond its cathedral, Cologne offers museums, galleries, theaters, and festivals that showcase the region's rich cultural heritage. Strolling along the Rhine riverbank allows you to enjoy cruises, panoramic views, and the serenity of the river. Merging history, nature, and urban life into an unforgettable experience. Would you like to explore Cologne and immerse yourself in its Gothic heritage while enjoying the riverside atmosphere? Bavarian Alps, mountains, lakes, and dreamlike landscapes. The Bavarian Alps offer a majestic landscape. Snow-capped peaks, crystal-clear lakes, and verdant valleys that stretch endlessly. Picturesque villages like Garmisch-Partenkirchen and Oberammergau showcase traditional Bavarian architecture and local markets that blend seamlessly with the surroundings, creating a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Mountain trails lead to the discovery of forests, waterfalls, and alpine meadows, allowing you to breathe in the fresh air and contemplate the immensity of this unique region. In addition to hiking trails and ski slopes, the Bavarian Alps are home to historic castles and villages that preserve their centuries-old traditions. Festivals, traditional cuisine, and warm Bavarian hospitality complete the experience, offering a perfect balance between nature, culture, and adventure. Sunrises and sunsets over peaks and lakes provide spectacular images that seem straight out of a visual documentary. Would you like to explore this region and lose yourself in its landscapes and traditions? Harz Mountains, nature and German legends. The Harz Mountains in northern Germany offer landscapes of dense forests, deep valleys, and medieval villages that seem straight out of a fairy tale. Their trails wind past waterfalls, lakes, and hills shrouded in morning mist, creating a mysterious atmosphere worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Towns like Goslar and Wernigerode preserve half-timbered architecture. Cobblestone streets, and traditional markets that reflect centuries of history and culture. In addition to its natural beauty, the region is steeped in myths and legends of witches, which are still celebrated in themed festivals. Exploring ruined castles, historic villages, and hidden trails allows you to immerse yourself in a world where history and nature intertwine. The Harz not only captivates with its scenery, but also with its magical atmosphere that awakens the imagination of all who visit. Frankfurt, financial center and modern culture. Frankfurt, Germany's financial heart, dazzles with its balance of cutting-edge skyscrapers and historic architecture. The Old Town, with the Romeren Street, Bartholomew's Cathedral contrasts with a modern skyline that looks like a scene from a 4 Kelvins movie. Walking through its streets allows you to discover museums, galleries, and theaters, while feeling the cultural, social, and economic pulse of this vibrant metropolis. The city also offers green spaces like the Palmengarten, an oasis of calm amidst the urban dynamism. Cruises on the main river reveal a different perspective, showing how history, modernity, and nature coexist in harmony. Markets, festivals, and a lively nightlife complete the urban experience. Would you like to explore Frankfurt and discover how this city blends past and future? Dresden, art, history, and reconstruction. Dresden, nicknamed the Florence of the Elbe, is famous for its majestic Baroque architecture and extraordinary cultural heritage. Buildings like the Frauenkirche and the Zwinger Palace captivate with their artistic details and facades that look like they've been lifted straight from a 4 Kelvins documentary. Strolling through its streets is like reliving its history, a city reborn from the ruins of World War II, where art and memory are powerfully intertwined. Dresden's cultural life is vibrant. Operas, concerts, and festivals fill the city with music and artistic expression. Walking along the Elbe or through its historic squares allows you to appreciate the unique fusion of history, art, and modernity. Every corner reflects centuries of German culture and urban resilience. Would you like to explore Dresden and discover its artistic heritage that has endured through time? Heidelberg, history and romance on the banks of the Neckar. Heidelberg, with its medieval castle and prestigious university, is a historical gem steeped in romance. On the banks of the Neckar River, Heidelberg combines Baroque architecture, cobblestone streets, inviting squares, and gardens overlooking the hills, creating a setting worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Strolling through its streets is like reliving centuries of history, culture, and academic life that inspired poets and travelers from around the world. Festivals, museums, and cultural activities enrich the experience, showcasing the city's intellectual and artistic spirit. Climbing to the castle offers spectacular views of the valley and the river, while local cafes and shops provide a cozy and poetic atmosphere. Heidelberg not only preserves its glorious past, but also shares it warmly, enveloping visitors in its timeless charm. Hamburg, port, culture, and modernity. Hamburg, in northern Germany, is a city where water and urban life blend harmoniously. Rivers, canals, and harbors coexist with modern architecture and historic buildings. Creating a unique cityscape. The port, the Speicherstadt shipyard district, and the modern Hafen city form a backdrop worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Walking along the docks and bridges allows you to experience the maritime history, trade, and culture that define the city's identity. Furthermore, Hamburg is a vibrant cultural center with museums, theaters, and festivals that reflect its cosmopolitan character. Cruises on the Elbe River offer a spectacular panoramic view, revealing the harmony between history, nature, and modernity. Its port atmosphere lively markets and energetic nightlife make every visit a dynamic and memorable experience that leaves a lasting impression on every traveler. Leipzig: art, music, and cultural heritage. Leipzig is one of Germany's most fascinating cultural and musical epicenters, where Baroque, neoclassical, and modern architecture coexist harmoniously. Its theaters, concert halls, and museums form a scene worthy of a Four Kelvins documentary, where creativity is palpable at every turn. The city has a close connection to figures like Bach and Mendelssohn. And music remains the beating heart of its cultural identity. Furthermore, its university atmosphere brings a youthful and dynamic energy that permeates cafes, bookstores, and alternative art spaces, making it a vibrant and constantly evolving place. Beyond art and music, Leipzig offers historic squares, lively markets, cozy cafes, and ample green spaces that allow you to enjoy urban life while remaining connected to its cultural heritage. Walking through its streets is a complete experience, where history, modernity, and artistic expression intertwine to create lasting memories. Would you like to explore Leipzig and immerse yourself in its vibrant cultural and musical richness? Rhineland-Palatinate: vineyards, castles, and riverscapes. Rhineland-Palatinate, in western Germany, is a region where nature, history, and winemaking tradition blend seamlessly into a dreamlike setting. Green hills covered in vineyards stretch to the horizon. While the Rhine winds its way between medieval castles overlooking the valley and picturesque half-timbered villages. Every bend of the river resembles a scene from a Four Kelvins documentary, bathed in golden light that highlights stone walls, red roofs, and terraced vineyards. Exploring the rural paths and roads along the Rhine reveals charming villages, local markets, and centuries-old wineries that showcase centuries of tradition. The vineyards offer not only spectacular scenery, but also an opportunity to experience the agricultural culture deeply rooted in the region's identity. In addition to its landscapes and architecture, the region offers wine festivals, boat trips, and scenic routes that highlight its diversity. Participating in wine tastings, exploring castles, and watching sunsets over the Rhine provides a unique sensory experience. The union of nature, culture, and history makes Rhineland-Palatinate an unforgettable destination that captures the essence of Western Germany. Would you like to explore this land of vineyards and castles? Neuschwanstein Castle, Bavarian fantasy and beauty. Nestled in the Bavarian mountains, Neuschwanstein Castle is a true fairy tale castle. Perched atop a cliff surrounded by forests and lakes, its slender towers, battlements, and white facade create a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. The surrounding paths lead to spectacular viewpoints, offering panoramic vistas and immersing visitors in the magical atmosphere of this Bavarian icon. Inside, the decor reveals the romantic vision of King Ludwig II, a passionate lover of medieval art and history. The ornate halls, narrative murals, and meticulous details transport visitors to another era. The surrounding gardens and forests invite leisurely strolls and offer uniquely photogenic landscapes. Neuschwanstein is a perfect blend of history, fantasy, and nature. A destination that captivates the imagination and transforms every visit into an unforgettable experience. Would you like to step inside this castle and feel as if you're walking through a fairy tale? Stuttgart. Innovation, culture, and natural landscapes. Stuttgart, in southwestern Germany, stands out for its balance between industrial innovation, cultural heritage, and natural surroundings. Known as the birthplace of Mercedes-Benz and Porsche, it boasts futuristic museums that resemble scenes from a 4 Kelvins documentary, proudly showcasing German engineering and automotive design. At the same time, its historic center, with elegant squares and Baroque buildings, reflects centuries of urban tradition and architectural refinement. The city is surrounded by green hills, parks, and gardens that offer peaceful walks and viewpoints, with panoramic vistas. Local markets, cultural festivals, and a rich regional cuisine complete the experience, highlighting the diversity of its daily life. Every corner of Stuttgart seamlessly blends industry, art, and nature, creating an atmosphere that is both welcoming and modern. Would you like to explore Stuttgart and experience its creative energy, history, and unique landscapes? Berlin: history, art, and cosmopolitan life. Berlin, the vibrant capital of Germany, breathes history, art, and modernity at every turn. Iconic monuments like the Brandenburg Gate, the Reichstag, and remnants of the Berlin Wall coexist with world-renowned museums and galleries, creating a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. The city is an urban mosaic where architecture, historical memory, and contemporary life intertwine in perfect harmony. Walking along its avenues allows you to relive key periods, from the imperial era to division and reunification, revealing a unique cultural and artistic richness. Beyond its historical legacy, Berlin offers a dynamic and multicultural urban life. Alternative markets, international festivals, creative cafes, and parks that balance cultural intensity with leisure spaces. Neighborhoods like Kreuzberg and Prenzlauer Berg reflect the city's social diversity and cosmopolitan spirit. Every stroll reveals a metropolis in constant transformation, brimming with music, street art, and youthful energy. Would you like to explore Berlin and experience its living history amidst culture and modernity? Bremen, Hanseatic history and local charm. Bremen, a Hanseatic city on the banks of the Weser River, blends medieval history, modern life, and a deeply rooted cultural identity. Its squares, Gothic churches, and majestic town hall form an architectural ensemble worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Where every facade and alleyway tells stories of the Hanseatic League and the commercial flourishing of centuries past. Walking through Bremen is like strolling through an open-air museum among traditional markets, iconic sculptures, and monuments that narrate its maritime and mercantile past. The city also surprises with its contemporary cultural offerings, museums, festivals, cafes, and restaurants that showcase the welcoming and creative character of its inhabitants. A walk along the Weser or through urban parks allows you to enjoy a relaxed and picturesque atmosphere, where history, nature, and modern life intertwine effortlessly. Every visit to Bremen offers an authentic experience that combines Hanseatic heritage and local charm. Would you like to discover this gem of northern Germany? Nuremberg, medieval history and Bavarian culture. Nuremberg is a city that breathes history and Bavarian tradition in every corner. Its old town, protected by medieval walls, is home to iconic squares like the Hauptmarkt, with its street George's Fountain. Gothic churches, and cobblestone streets that evoke centuries past. The silhouette of the imperial castle dominating the city offers panoramic views worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Where each tower and wall tells stories of the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. Strolling through Nuremberg is to relive the lives of the artisans and merchants who shaped its development. While its museums showcase everything from medieval history to the modern era. Local bakeries, markets, and artisan workshops preserve traditional techniques that are still part of everyday life. The Black Forest in southwestern Germany is a magical region of dense forests. Rolling mountains and charming villages that seem frozen in time. Its trails wind past waterfalls, rivers and hills, all imbued with the scent of pine and birdsong, creating a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. The traditional houses, with their sloping roofs and wooden facades, lend a picturesque air that transports you to bygone eras. Would you like to discover Nuremberg and feel its history come alive? Düsseldorf. Modernity, art, and style in the Rhineland. Düsseldorf, on the banks of the Rhine, is a city that fascinatingly combines modernity, elegance, and tradition. The Rheinufer Promenade, its famous riverside promenade, offers panoramic views of the river and the city skyline. While the Old Town, with its historic breweries, lively alleyways, and bustling squares, allows you to delve into local history. Every corner feels like it's straight out of a 4 Kelvins documentary, where contemporary architecture and historical heritage converse in perfect harmony. Revealing the dynamism of a modern European city with deep cultural roots. Beyond its architecture, Düsseldorf is a prominent cultural and artistic center. Museums, galleries, theaters, and fashion and design festivals reflect its creativity and diversity. Its parks, cafes, and markets invite you to stroll through the city at a leisurely pace, enjoying the blend of urban modernity. And tradition. Every walk reveals a unique balance between innovation and heritage, making Düsseldorf a sophisticated and vibrant urban experience. Would you like to explore this Rhineland city and discover its style, culture, and dynamism? Rügen. Coastal landscapes and pristine nature. Rügen, Germany's largest island, boasts coastal landscapes of unparalleled beauty. Chalk cliffs rising from the Baltic Sea, white sandy beaches, and lush forests create a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Every corner of the island offers spectacular panoramas: verdant hills, centuries, old lighthouses, and picturesque villages that seem frozen in time. Trails allow you to explore nature reserves, viewpoints, and tranquil coastlines, immersing yourself completely in unspoiled nature. In addition to hiking trails and ski slopes, the Bavarian Alps are home to historic castles and villages that preserve their centuries-old traditions. Festivals, traditional cuisine, and warm Bavarian hospitality complete the experience. Offering a perfect balance between nature, culture, and adventure. Sunrises and sunsets over peaks and lakes. provide spectacular images that seem straight out of a visual documentary. Would you like to discover Rügen and immerse yourself in its landscapes and traditions? Small towns and villages, German rural charm. The small towns and villages of Germany, such as Quedlinburg and Bamberg, retain a rural and traditional charm that seems suspended in time. Their cobblestone streets, half-timbered houses, and historic squares create a setting worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary. Where history and everyday life blend harmoniously. Each village invites you to discover local markets, typical cuisine, and festivals that reveal the living culture of each region. Offering an authentic glimpse into the historical heart of the country. In addition to their picturesque architecture, these places allow you to delve into stunning natural landscapes, serene forests, rolling hills, and tranquil rivers that line their banks. The artisan traditions, the unhurried pace of rural life, and the hospitality of the locals complete the experience, providing a deep immersion into the cultural essence and historical heritage of Germany. Would you like to explore these villages and discover the soul of German rural charm? Rothenburg ob der Tauber, medieval and picturesque. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is one of Germany's best preserved medieval towns, a place where time seems to have stood still. Imposing walls, watchtowers, and cobblestone streets invite you to mentally travel back to the Middle Ages. Every building and square looks like it belongs in a 4 Kelvins documentary, with architectural details that tell centuries of history. Strolling through its streets is like exploring artisan shops, charming museums, and corners where the medieval atmosphere remains intact. In addition to its urban heritage, Rothenburg offers traditional festivals, panoramic routes from its walls, and local cuisine that completes the sensory experience. The views from above reveal the perfect layout of the old town and the surrounding landscapes, creating a living postcard of German history. The combination of culture, architecture, and scenery makes Rothenburg an unforgettable destination for those seeking to immerse themselves in the medieval essence. Would you like to lose yourself in its streets and experience its historical magic? Goslar, mining and imperial charm. Located in the Harz region, Goslar is renowned for its glorious mining past and its imperial historic center. Its medieval buildings, the imposing imperial palace, and cobblestone squares create a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary, where every facade, street, and fountain tell stories of royalty, trade, and local tradition. Walking through its streets is like stepping into an urban legacy that blends Gothic architecture, half-timbered houses, and details that reveal centuries of history. Germany. Germany is a captivating country where history, culture, and nature intertwine harmoniously. Its cities combine the elegance of tradition with the dynamism of modernity, while landscapes of majestic mountains, crystal-clear rivers, and endless forests evoke scenes from a 4 Kelvins documentary. Its unique architecture, vibrant festivals, iconic music, and exquisite cuisine reveal a living legacy that evolves without losing its essence. Would you like to discover its imperial and mining past? Füssen, bridges, castles, and alpine landscapes. Füssen, in Bavaria, is the magical gateway to the German Alps and the legendary castles of Neuschwanstein and Hohenschwangau. Its cobblestone streets, Baroque churches, and houses painted with traditional frescoes create a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary where history, culture, and nature merge spectacularly. Strolling through Füssen means enjoying views of the Lech River, the Alpine peaks, and the gardens surrounding the castles, while breathing in the essence of Bavaria at every turn. The town invites adventure with hiking trails, cycling routes, and breathtaking alpine scenery. Its romantic architecture, culture, and natural beauty make it an unforgettable destination. From panoramic bridges to nearby forests, Füssen awakens the imagination. Would you like to discover its magic? Monschau, picturesque Rhine Valley. Located in the Eifel region, Monschau is a picturesque village that seems frozen in time. Its half-timbered houses, cobblestone streets, and the Ruhr River flowing through the valley create a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary, where architecture and nature blend in perfect harmony. A stroll through Monschau reveals historic mills, charming squares, and small artisan shops that preserve local traditions. In addition to its architectural beauty, Monschau offers hiking trails in the nearby hills and cultural festivals that reflect the region's history and customs. Visitors can enjoy traditional cuisine, seasonal markets, and panoramic views of the valley, creating a complete experience that combines culture, history, and nature. Would you like to explore Monschau and immerse yourself in its enchanting and picturesque atmosphere? Oberammergau, art, culture, and alpine landscapes. Oberammergau, in Bavaria, is famous for its murals, frescoed houses, and the tradition of passion plays. Every building, every street, and every mural is like a 4 Kelvins documentary, showcasing local history, art, and culture in all their splendor. Strolling through the village allows you to enjoy typical Bavarian architecture, and the daily life of its inhabitants, all while admiring the Alps in the background. In addition to its art, Oberammergau offers hiking, festivals, and cultural activities that highlight the region's richness. Visitors can explore mountain trails, participate in traditional events, and admire the harmony between culture, landscape, and architecture. The combination of history, art, and nature makes Oberammergau a must-see destination. Would you like to explore Oberammergau and admire its murals and alpine landscapes? Bernkastel-Kues, vineyards and river landscape. Bernkastel-Kues, on the banks of the Moselle River, is a destination renowned for its terraced vineyards and medieval old town. Half-timbered houses, historic squares, and narrow streets create a scene worthy of a 4 Kelvins documentary, where wine, architecture, and nature blend harmoniously. Strolling through the Old Town allows you to discover historic wineries, local markets, and viewpoints with panoramic views of the river and vineyards. In addition to its rich historical and winemaking heritage, Bernkastel Kues offers hiking trails and boat trips along the Moselle. Where you can admire the beauty of the valley from different perspectives. The combination of nature, history, and wine culture makes the town a complete destination for lovers of landscapes, gastronomy, and tradition. Would you like to explore Bernkastel Kues and discover the magic of its vineyards and medieval history? Dinkelsbühl, a preserved medieval town. Dinkelsbühl is a medieval town that has preserved much of its walls, towers, and cobblestone streets, offering a setting that resembles a 4 Kelvins documentary. Strolling through its old town allows you to discover churches, squares, and half-timbered houses. While experiencing the history of centuries past and the daily life that remains in balance with modernity. The town offers a unique atmosphere where tradition, architecture, and culture blend seamlessly. In addition to its architecture, Dinkelsbühl offers festivals, markets, and cultural events that allow visitors to immerse themselves in medieval life. Walking along the paths beside the walls and exploring the natural surroundings provides panoramic views of the town and the Bavarian countryside, completing the historical and cultural experience. Would you like to explore Dinkelsbühl and feel as if you've traveled back in time among its medieval streets? Cochem, castles and the Moselle River. Cochem, in the Moselle Valley, is famous for its imperial castle that towers above the town, offering panoramic views of the river and vineyards. Half-timbered houses, picturesque squares, and cobbled streets create a scene reminiscent of a 4 Kelvins documentary, where history, architecture, and nature converge. Strolling through Cochem allows you to explore local shops, markets, and cafes while admiring the castle from different vantage points. In addition to its architectural heritage, Cochem offers hiking trails through hills and vineyards, boat trips on the Moselle, and cultural festivals showcasing the region's winemaking and medieval traditions. The combination of castles, nature, and culture makes Cochem a complete and visually stunning destination. Would you like to explore Kokum and enjoy its river landscapes and medieval history? Germany leaves a lasting impression on every traveler. From majestic mountains and winding rivers to lush forests and enchanting vineyards, its landscapes are like living postcards. Its cities and towns blend centuries of history with vibrant modernity, creating a unique and contrasting backdrop. Traveling through Germany is not just about visiting a destination, but about immersing yourself in a harmony of tradition, innovation, and natural beauty. Walking through medieval streets, participating in festivals, savoring its cuisine, or watching sunrises over the mountains are deeply moving experiences. Germany always beckons you back, with new stories to discover and unforgettable memories to cherish.